Okay, so I just wanted to say my opinion about what's happening in Libya at the moment, and in particular about the way it's being presented on CNN, the great news network. Um, I how can I begin? Well, where to begin? Yeah. Um, I'd just like to ask anyone who's watching this video to think very carefully about what they're seeing on CNN. For instance, the rebels, as they've been called in Libya. Isn't it strange that no one on CNN really tells us anything about these rebels, who they are, in particular, where did they get all these weapons from? Um, I'd just like to draw a parallel. Could you imagine, for instance, if this was happening in England or in USA? A whole load of people all of a sudden get hold of a whole load of machine guns, grenade launchers, tanks, start running around, firing guns in the air, saying that they want to overthrow the leaders of America, say, it's happening in America. And then obviously the international reaction is, oh yeah, we should help these people to overthrow the leaders of America because they're basically terrorists, right? I mean, isn't there supposed to have been a war on terror going on for the last few years? Aren't those rebels, in a way, terrorists? They've stolen a load of weapons and they're trying to overthrow the leaders of their country. It seems completely bizarre to me that the United Nations would then think that they should. Obviously, the solution to this is to bomb Gaddafi's palace. It's like Alice in Wonderland. I'm just completely shocked by what I'm seeing on CNN. Um, I mean, the other thing is the fact that it's supposed to be imposing a no-fly zone, and within one day they blow up Gaddafi's palace. I can't quite see what that's got to do with a no-fly zone. And considering that the Gaddafi's government just said that they'd created a ceasefire straight away, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they've planned this for a long time. Anyone who can't just see straight through this kind of fantasy world that they present on CNN is really got their eyes closed. And I just find it disgusting the way the people at CNN really underestimate the intelligence of the average person. Do they really think that we're this stupid that we can't see that this whole thing has been just fabricated? It's just like a story. It's like a very bad, unbelievable, stupid story made up by an idiot who's trying to tell it to like a 5-year-old or something. I mean, what do they think? What do they think about us? I mean, it's obvious that they've given all these weapons and stuff to these rebels, and they've planned the whole overthrow of Gaddafi for years. And they're just and the other funny thing is the way they sent Obama to Brazil. Brazil was a neutral country, so that when it all kicked off, and when the United Nations voted on this resolution, that they didn't want Obama to look like he was fighting another imperialist war in the Middle East again. So when he came on CNN to do his speech, he mixed it all in with, oh yeah, I'm just here in Brazil, and I'm just talking about this. Oh, and yeah, we're going to go into Libya because the people in Europe are so cozy, wanted us to help. Come on. The Americans are leading the whole thing, and it's another imperialist oil stealing war, the same as they did in Iraq. You've got to be a complete moron to not realize that. And it just sickens me really that they're doing this, especially when the technology exists to get energy from water and from the sun, and basically the whole world could be powered on completely clean, limitless fuel, and there's no need to go and steal oil from other people's countries and have all this kind of oil financial war that just results in people's countries getting destroyed and people losing their lives. It's just not even like it needs to happen for any reason at all. They could just promote other fuel technologies, but it's all about the power, and it's about they want to keep everyone dependent on oil, and they want to have all the oil. So obviously they control everyone. Well, the solution is to stop using the oil and use alternative fuels like solar panels that give you free energy forever, or look into things like Stanley Meyer's water-powered car or Daniel Dingle's water-powered car from Indonesia, and basically accelerating the hydrolysis of water by using resonant frequencies to split the water molecule more efficiently, and you can basically use water as a fuel, and there's an unlimited source of water in the sea which could power everyone's cars in the whole world. No, but instead they want to, it's just part of a plan to take over the whole Middle East, which has been going on for years. And the thing that's scary, isn't it, is that you've got countries like Iran, well, namely Iran, who have got nuclear power and could possibly make a nuclear weapon. And they're probably sitting there thinking, hang on a minute, Iraq's been taken over by America, Egypt's just had a phony uprising where they basically have taken over Egypt. And then, you know, Afghanistan is on the other side of Iran. They're basically surrounded now by the imperial forces, and they're probably sitting there thinking, you know, we're next, aren't we? I think what's happening in the world at the moment, these protests that are happening in Bahrain and now in Yemen, are completely fabricated. I think that they've been trumped up protests that have been done very cleverly by America to overthrow all these regimes that they don't like and make it look like they're coming in to help. It's the same old story, problem, reaction, solution. You know, they're trying to make themselves look like the saviors now, coming in to help everyone. But I did some research the other day to find out how popular is Gaddafi with the Libyans, and what I found is that there's 3 main tribal groups in Libya. One of them is Gaddafi's tribe, which all like him. Another tribe supports him as well. So basically 2 out of the main 3 tribal groups in Libya all support him, which is about 60 to 80% of the country are on his side. And you know, we're just shown these pictures on the internet of these people, basically terrorists, who have stolen a load of guns and ground-to-air missiles running around in the streets, and we're supposed to think that they represent the people of Libya. But where's the proof of that? I haven't seen any proof shown to me that a majority of the people in Libya want us to go and bomb the palace. You know? So basically, treat everything you see on CNN with a pinch of salt, basically. A very big pinch of salt, because it's like cloud cuckoo land. It's like a Hollywood movie, basically, that they call news. We'll see what happens, what Gaddafi's response is. Let's hope he doesn't start blowing up things in France.